Hey, what's up everyone, Mike here, and it's time for the Monday Q&A. If you guys didn't check out yesterday's video, please check it out. It's the behind the scenes video showing how I get items in, how I organize them, then how I list them. Everyone's been asking me about it, so please make sure you check it out. Also, I wanted to mention I'm a bit disappointed in the amount of questions this week. Actually, there was only one on the video from last week, and I had to scour through all the old comments to find some questions I thought would relate to recent topics. So please make sure you guys are asking questions if you want the series to continue. I really like doing it. I don't want to keep going searching through the comments to find them. Because of that, I decided to cover a lot of questions that had to do with my wholesale idea I talked about, so that way I can clear up some things. So John asked two questions. The first one is, can you talk more about Amazon? And the second question was, what types of products are you sourcing with wholesale? So your first part, John, I will be covering more Amazon in the future here. I have a few ideas I want to cover. I've actually been doing an experiment for you guys. I know a lot of people were asking about Amazon FBA, and I initially shot it down. I decided to give it another go and try some stuff out. I recently sent in about 200 items to them. I'm going to keep complete track of the records and let you guys know the exact results of the items I sent in, how much profit I made or didn't make, and if it was a good investment or not. For the second part of your question, obviously a lot of people want to know what kind of products can I source right now with wholesale, especially if they take part in the new website I'm going to put up. Right now I have access to about 5,000 products. Most of them are related to comic books, pop culture, video games, just general characters that you would see at the store. Maybe it's Looney Tunes or, you know, video game or comic book characters, all that kind of stuff. I have tons of merchandise available. I also have tons of hardware available. It could be, you know, parts for cell phones or parts for this or that. I mean, there's so much stuff, it's hard to say. But the general topics I'm going to cover right away are pop culture, video games, comic books. That's what I know about. I have great suppliers for it. And then I can get stuff like Magic the Gathering cards or board games and other things like that. I'm really going to start working hard on the site very soon. So once I get it up, I'll give you guys a complete list of everything I have. That way everyone can go and look and see if they like any of this stuff, if it's things that relate to their customer base. I've been taking pictures with my Android phone. Should I continue this or should I buy a cheap digital camera? If so, which one would you recommend for someone on a budget? That's a great question. You should definitely invest in a camera. I'm going to look through Amazon and find you a good budget camera. Right now, here's a photo and here's a link. That's the best advice I can give you. Also, I don't know what on a budget means. I'm going to go under $100 for you. So, there you go. Jesse Cruz asked quite a few things and made a couple comments, so I kind of want to cover on them. So, here you go. Number one, I think the wholesale idea should be a closed system. Number two, go ahead and monetize your channel. Go ahead and monetize your channel as long as there's full disclosure of any paid spots during your video. Number three, what are your thoughts on Bitcoin and would you consider accepting it in the wholesale website? Alright Jesse, three great points. To start out, I will start the website as a closed system, but here's my problem. Just like with the Q&A, I love doing it and it was going really well, and then last week I didn't get any questions. With the wholesale site, what happens if I make it a closed system, it's going really well and then all of a sudden no one's ordering. It doesn't become sustainable for me and it starts costing me money. With that said, that's not okay. So my goal here is to keep it a closed system. However, if everyone is not participating, it's going to become an open system so it's sustainable, because I really believe there's a lot of benefits for all of us if we keep it going and running very smoothly. For the second part of your thing, there will probably never be any paid spots in my video unless it's a product or something I truly believe in. And there's not really too many products I would endorse to everyone here unless it really was beneficial to us all. So if that ever happens, you'll definitely know about it. Your third point, what do I think about Bitcoin? Well, when I ran the restaurant recently, we actually accepted Bitcoin. I'm not against it. It does have some restrictions on purchases with alcohol, which has nothing to do with me, but that was a little annoying from the restaurant standpoint. I will consider integrating it in the wholesale website, but please know it's not going to be some initial thing. I'd rather get it going smooth and then add that in later. Sorry today's episode is a little short. Like I said, keep asking questions. Make sure you put questions down in the comments. That way I can keep this series going and I can continue to help everyone out. I think it's a great way for me to interact one-on-one with everyone. With that being said, I have some great ideas I want to work on, and this is what's going to happen. I'm going to start a Facebook group, and I want all of you to join. I'll invite you. If you want to be part of the wholesale website, you need to join the group because that's how I'll contact you directly. I'll set it up sometime today or tomorrow, and I'll make sure everyone knows in a new video exactly all the details, where to join, and what we're going to do there. I basically want to create a community where we can all help each other as sellers, give our advice, and that way I have direct contact with everyone I want to be part of the wholesale website. I also noticed a lot of the groups I'm on Facebook that are related to eBay sales and that, They're giving bad advice. I just don't like them. So I'm going to start my own group where we can actually give some good advice, help each other out, and I can keep track of everything that's being told to people, because there's a lot of lies and a lot of bad advice given out, and I think that's really not good for new sellers. Like I said, go check out the video from yesterday if you haven't. It's behind the scenes. I know you guys really like those. Thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the great comments about the wholesale website, about monetization. You guys are really awesome. Thank you.